Have you been working on your social media by yourself and just wish you had someone that you can ask questions, get feedback, or even get more engagement on your posts? I have something new for you that I want to show you. I'm really excited about doing this. All right. I forgot to hit the live button on Instagram. It's like one extra step. Okay. Just to repeat what I said earlier, have you been doing your own social media and just wish you had some more support, accountability, a place where you can ask questions, an expert that you can talk to when you have questions? I have something new that I want to show you. I've been working on. I'm really excited about. So let me share my screen. It is a part of my LIFT community. LIFT stands for Learning, Inspiration, Freedom, Transformation. It is a group coaching, excuse me, a group coaching program where I have been coaching solopreneurs weekly since 2020. We actually had plans to launch it probably 2021, and then when the lockdowns hit, I rushed to launch it right away so that I could support people virtually. And it's still going. 4 years later, it's still going. And I wanted to offer is something that was more hands-on. I'm helping you get the word out about your business. I think the big thing about marketing, it's about sharing your message, sharing about who you are, what you do, how you help people, and I think that sometimes we get hung up on getting the word out about ourselves because we've been taught not to talk about ourselves because that is selfish or rude or whatever. But when it comes to business, it is important for us to get the word out. As much as I have uh, challenges when it comes to social media in terms of all the negative and toxic stuff that can come with social media. It is so powerful too in terms of building transparency in our world and letting people know what's really going on behind the surface. And I think that's the important thing about social media is that the toxic stuff is when it is just all surface stuff. So I would love to go in deeper with social media with you, use it as a distribution platform, and as you get comfortable with doing this on a consistent basis, it gets easier to spread out on multiple platforms because, they are big businesses too, and sometimes they're just not great, and you might wanna move on to a different platform or just focus more on a different platform, and when you have your systems down, you know what you're doing, it's easier to not be beholden to just one platform. In fact, I am live streaming to 5 platforms right now, using StreamYard. It's a way, again, to kinda get the word out to multiple places. Also, one thing I love about social media is that it gives you a place to put in short ideas, short thoughts. If you use it as a way to you could do it a couple of different ways, actually. One is to go long form first. For example, maybe you like doing podcasts or webinars or writing, and then taking that and breaking it up into social media. Another way to do it is use social media as a way to brainstorm and play with ideas, and as you get feedback from your people, then you know, "Okay, this is really hitting with other people. I'm gonna make something longer around this." So, I do love social media. I also love, before I dive into Lyft Social Media, which is what I'm excited to share with you, is that, um I just lost my train of thought. But social media is a way to distribute that information. Oh, here's what I wanted to say. There's a couple philosophies when it comes to sharing information online. Some people say things like share the why and the what, but leave the how to your paid programs or paid service. With so much free information that's online and now with AI, honestly, I don't see anything wrong with sharing the how. I mean, it's up to you in terms of your proprietary information, your proprietary systems. Maybe somebody really needs to be there with you, or you need to work with someone one to one or small group for them to experience a how. But I wouldn't necessarily shy away from sharing how, at least a general how, because if people want to work with you, they're going to work with you. There's only so much information that you can get online. There's so much um, things you can do by yourself. There's nothing like working with an expert, either one-on-one or small group or even big group, so that they can move faster to the results or transformation that they're looking for. So just some ideas there is if you're afraid of sharing too much, I might challenge you to share a little bit more. There might be something that you're not seeing. I think it's the wonderful thing about coaching in general is that it allows this outside perspective because when you're inside the jar, you can't read the label of the jar. So having that outside perspective just to like turn the jar around or reflect back, here's what I'm seeing. Is that the message that you're looking to share? That can be really useful. Let me share with what's in social media list. And just make sure that as I move screens, that it does change on your end as well. So within my group coaching program, my business group coaching program, I now have a smaller section called social media list. And there's a little overview here of what to expect on Lyft social media, how to work it, what it comes with, how to get started. So, and in here, you will receive a monthly content calendar. There are prompts for every single day. If you want to post every day, most people don't, but there is a prompt here for every single day. Now, you can take what I'm suggesting for people to do, especially if they're not super active on social media yet, is to take 1 to 3 at most per week. Let's say 2. Let's go with an easy number 2. Choose your 2 favorite of each week and just focus on those. So these are just think of this as 31 ideas. You don't necessarily have to think of it every day I'm doing this, but think of it as 31 ideas. I'm gonna pick s let me do math, 8. There's kind of 5-ish weeks in August, but I'm gonna pick 8, for example. I'm gonna focus on those, and then you get to decide, do you wanna just do short posts or do you wanna do longer posts and then break it into smaller pieces? If you tend to procrastinate on, uh, doing those social media kind of stuff, we have co-working hours. I have one already scheduled for Tuesday afternoon Pacific time. If that time doesn't work for you, all you have to do is post when you are available and questions and feedback, and that's in the welcome section. It'll instruct you to do that. Let me know when you're available, and we'll schedule a time that fits your schedule. With all the members that we have, I know I can find if I can't host it, I know I can find someone to host it for you. And I have other colleagues in social media marketing that I can tap and ask to support us in this endeavor so that you always have an expert that you can ask questions. Okay, so we have co-working. You're going to pick the topics, then you're going to spend time writing on those topics or creating the social media, and here is where you get your templates. Right now, I only have the wellness templates, Pilates wellness coach, chiropractor, but you could take any of these and change them up. Maybe you're a yoga instructor, take the Pilates one and change it to yoga. Maybe you're a business coach, take the wellness coach and switch it over to business, and so on. These are basically just ideas. If you happen to fall in one of these categories, guess what? The content's already written for you, but do personalize it, put in your words, put your take on it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be, you know Oh, generic. And you can use a free account on Canva, and then you just have to change up the colors to match your branding. So and I can either show you in one of our co-working sessions or create some videos on how to create a brand palette for yourself so that you can easily change the colors to your colors, for example. Let's change it back to blue. There we go. So here are some of the templates that we have. This is the chiropractor one. I think there's 60 of them. They're professionally designed. Oh, this one, there we go. Yeah, those are 60. This is the wellness coach. I have 30 of those. This is the Pilates one, that's 20. I have more to add, I just haven't finished reviewing them, and then as when I'm done reviewing them, I will add them to the site later on today. These are LinkedIn, landscape posts. So LinkedIn allows these longer type images. There's a lot here to choose from, there's 80 of them. These are before and afters. So you could use this in any industry that you wanna show before out you could also have fun with this too. It doesn't have to be images, it could be text as well. It could be client testimonial. You could you could be sarcastic on before and after too. Whatever works for you, whatever works for your style. And then I'm also editing these website ones, website industry. Again, if you're not a website designer, that's okay. You could take these templates. Let's say you're a copywriter, for example. You can take this and revamp it to fit your your industry, your expertise, and of course, change up the colors, change up the images so it matches what you want to share with the world. It's in alignment with your branding. If you're in a particular profession that you'd like to see templates made for, let me know, and I can request that to be made for you. Let's see what else we've got here. I'll have a section here for follow and connect, so you can put your social media links, and we could start following each other, engaging with each other. Um, and I would suggest doing that with integrity and with alignment. If you see something that you're like, that's not something I necessarily agree with," you don't have to follow that person, you don't have to engage with that person, that's fine. But generally speaking, um, I have an audience, I think, you let me know, of heart-centered, purpose-driven entrepreneurs who believe in human rights, liberation, and I don't think we'll have any challenges in terms of, um, any issues around that. It's actually when we join Lyft, there is an agreement of our community guidelines and, um, what how we are open to all in our community. And if there's ever an issue, you can report something, and I will address it. And, if it's not a good fit for this person to be in our community, I will kick them out. This program is month to month anyway, so it's not an issue. They're not tied to being here forever, and neither are you. You can try it out for a month, see if you like it, download everything and quit. That's cool too. I would just really appreciate if you do find it's not to your liking, let me know. Thank you so much, Shilpa, um, um, for that. I know I have been meaning to tell you, Shilpa, that I've been working on this. Actually, I'm not even sure if I did. It's been so fast. I've had to make some shifts in my business. My daughter needs more attention. She's got some health issues, and so I've had to just adjust my business so that I can still help people, but also I can give her the attention that she needs. And Shilpa, I don't know if your ears were burning, but you are the one of the people I have in mind in terms of tapping into experts to bring into the community. Shilpa is not only a social media strategist who trained under Mari Smith. I first trained with Mari Smith gosh, a long, long time ago, like light years in social media world. Gosh, what year was that? 2009, 2010? I was closing up my wellness center and moving into online marketing for my business. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. So Shilpa is a social media strategist. She's also a meditation and mindfulness coach. So she works great with people in the spiritual world, spiritual wellness world, because she definitely understands your work. She will do social media for you. So if you're looking at this, I'm like, I don't have time for that. Shilpa is one of the amazing social media strategists out there who will work with you one on one to create your message and help you share that with the world. And she's also an AI expert. She first started in AI way before it was a thing, the thing it is now. I want to say 20 years, Shilpa, is that correct? And she already has some talks out. She's speaking about the ethical use of AI and how we can use that in our business. So again, Shilpa was one of the experts I was thinking about in tapping into and asking her for her expertise and sharing that with all of you. So if you are interested in social media lift, it's only $15 a month. You get the monthly prompts, you get the virtual co-working at a time that works for you. You get, and during co-working, you'll have an expert that you can ask questions while you're creating your stuff. And we also have the online forum. So we'll have a page on here for questions and feedback. So you're not able to make it to any of the co-working or you're working on something in the middle of the night, you have an idea, you can post it in here. I will answer your question and people in the community will answer your question as well. Let's see what else. Get the resources, the templates. I will be adding things in here as we move along. Oh, I want to show you some things I'm working on. Let's see. Oh, I did show you showed you the LinkedIn, landscape post. These are the before and afters. I'm pretty happy with these. I'm gonna put them in right away. And then the website ones, I'm just editing a little bit, just something to think about as you're creating your social media posts is you want them to be, of course, legible, but also for people who have visual issues that, for example, this white on white background isn't gonna work. That is really difficult for people to see. Actually, even just with 2020 sight, they'll probably have a difficult time reading. So these are the things I'm reviewing before I hand it off to you. I also have realless, no, faceless, not realist, faceless reel templates. I'll be reviewing next. So if you've been wanting to get on the reels, TikTok, shorts, um, not bandwagon because I think that they're really useful. But you've been wanting to do that, but you don't necessarily want to show your face. I'll have templates for that that you can use, and you basically add in a voiceover or just text. Maybe switch out some images so it's featuring what you're doing. I'm really excited about this. So let me know if you're interested, and if you are a social media or marketing professional. Um, oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'd love to learn more about that. See, I know nothing about that. So that is so cool. Um, so yeah, if you are in marketing, if you're watching this, marketing, social media, and you're interested in either being an expert in the community and or becoming an affiliate for this program. So let's say you do one-on-one work and you don't do group work in terms of social media, maybe we would be great partners where you could send the people who want more of a group setting, and I can send you the people who want more a one-on-one type of service. So thank you all for checking in and checking it out. Just send me a message if you want more information, if you want to sign up. Lyft Social Media is only $15 a month right now. And as I add in more info, we'll just reevaluate and see if it needs to be more. But I will just see how it goes. Well, thank you all for watching, and follow, comment, like, share, send me a message, and I look forward to helping you on my next co-working session. Oh, and if you do sign up before August 10th, I'm gonna invite you to an extra group business coaching session where you can ask any questions you want, and it doesn't have to be about social media, it could be anything else that I support people on in terms of, operations, pricing, sales, bring your questions. So if you sign up before August 10th, you will have that extra 1 hour group coaching session. Thanks all.